baby, you still living. Even my pops told me how to shoot when I was 7. I used to bust shots crazy. I couldn't even look because the loud sound used to scare me. I love my pops for that. I love my nigga to be black. I take the life of anybody trying to change what's left. And through all of that, a nigga ain't scared to death. All y'all brand new niggas just scared to death. I spent too many nights sniffing coke, getting right, wasting my life. Now I'm trying to make things right. Praying over some gates, invest in the rag business, do things for the kids. Build a jungle gym behind the crib so they can enjoy youth. CPRs and VCRs, ATVs and big screen TVs. Nigga, please, don't make me have to risk my freedom. We worked our whole life for this. You get your shit beaten.
What's happening, everybody? I'm back in my gracious living room. I hate showing everybody, that, I'm an overnight success. But here we are, another Monday night, another boxing classic. So let's get right to it. Whether it's 1 or 10,000, we're going to do what we do. Let me just say hello to Matty Boy, Roy. Pray all is well, my brother. Shout out to Loomis, OG Mike, Hard Truth Reviews. Cinnamon, if you're still in the house, I know you were bouncing. You want to drop that link, or if Lumi, you're still around, drop it yourself. I'm terrible with it. Maureen, always a pleasure. You know it. Great to see you. Yeah, Vinny Paz. Stevie, what's happening, my brother? Yes, we always will catch up. You know that. Tracy, how are you? Great to see you. Benny Boy, what's a good word? Bobby, boy, me and Bobby, we've been doing a lot of talking, Bobby. I promise you, we're going to have some great football content coming up. Baywatch, my man Bay is in the house. Cinnamon Girl, how are you? My man flew all the way in. What's up, Big Nick? What's happening, my brother? So, without further ado, let's do what we do and get to it. Let me take that off. Let's get some volume going, and let's get this party started.
President Bob Lee has now requested that the judges jot down one line concerning their scoring.
Let me see if I get a little bigger for you guys.
Accountable for their scoring. A novel thought by Bob Lee. We're set for the introductions. Let's go to Frank Carpano in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 15-round IBF.
Here we go. Let's see if I can hold my own. By the way, you see on the ticker, Timmy Irish has 83.
San Martino.
I never like to say. Sometimes we're going to have surprises.
Now for the boxing.
Chance we're going to have somebody on the fight desk with me.
134.5 pounds.
Today was a crazy day for a lot of people. Myself included. Vinny Paz. This might shock a lot of people. Maybe. I'm going to tell you guys. I'm going to surprise you. I liked Pazienza. I can't say I didn't. I did. But most people would assume that, the whole Italian American thing, let's face it, everybody.
Showing us his wrestling side. getting involved with the fighter.
I love Ray Boom Boom Mancini.
The champion.
No, I liked Vinny. I didn't like some of his antics. I didn't like the showboat and shit. So if I didn't like Sugar Ray Leonard, but then I thought a little bit differently about Vinny. I love Greg Haugen. He was an animal. So this is gonna be special.
Is by the 10-point must system with the 3 scoring judges that we saw a moment ago.
I love Vinny. I love
Rule
his
in
people. I
effect.
love his dad.
Mandatory
You know,
8-count rule is in effect. There is no
I loved
standing
everything
8,
he was about him. I
and
just
fighter
hated
may
the
not
show.
be saved
No
by the
different than
bell.
Camacho or any of the other
In
guys.
the
But,
final round, we have learned just moments
I mean,
ago that
I'd be lying if I didn't tell you I'm not digging his shorts right now.
is suffering with an upset
And there's
stomach,
Fred Flintstone, as we used to call him, the Gooba.
but
God rest his
change
soul.
the complexion
Enough of the
and
jokes.
strategy of this bout.
And that's what a championship fight's all about, how
Greg
you handle
Haugen looks
stress.
like Scott
You eat
Baio.
too
What's
much or
happening?
drink too
Scott
much
Baio.
fluids, then the stomach does get
Why
upset.
did you have to mention his name? I got a story. Not tonight.
Not in the introduction.
No.
Nose
Good Greg
to
Haugen.
nose.
Scott Baio.
Haugen and
Whatever.
Pazienza.
Another time, another night. Nick, I hope all is well. Timmy Irish, if you're listening from work, good night, my brother. Yanni Ferragacci, enjoy your vacation. Let's give a shout out to St. Catherine's Boxing Club up in Niagara Falls, Canada. And to Joe Corrigan and all the guys up there. Nothing but love.
Scheduled for 15.
You would have to search your memory to hear the kind of ovation that the challenger got.
Chris, how are you, my brother?
For the championship. For the challenger, of course, it's his hometown. The champion is used to that.
So much has been said prior to the fight in an effort to sell tickets. And there have been some insults concerning the city of Providence that the Greg Haugen has offered. And Vinny Pazienza has certainly done his share in that department concerning Haugen and the state of Washington.
A little rough stuff.
Always a pleasure, Bobby.
By Wally
Everybody.
Smith.
Bobby, I got to get you a wrench. I'll take care of that. I don't want to talk. Before this ends, you'll have a little wrench. I don't have one.
And the major concern from the Pazienza point of view
Just so
has
now.
to be that broken nose that Pazienza suffered 7 weeks ago. And you can look for Haugen to try to jab away at it, move inside, and then quickly get out.
Of course, I think the Pazienza camp is almost resigned to the fact that it will re-break and it will bleed through this bout.
Good left hand by Pazienza.
Pazienza, while he is
try to do it right now for my
the
phone,
early
Bobby.
rounds because of his speed and superior boxing skill. It's in the later rounds where the going is going to get tough for young Vinny Pazienza.
And Haugen lifted by Pazienza after he landed.
All right, Bobby, it should be blue in a minute or so. Let me see. Everybody else is good.
Some hot dogging attempted.
Tracy, I got you right now.
In this opening round.
You're all wrenched up,
There's
Tracy.
one guy that's not going to go for hot dog, and it's Haugen. Grimly determined, set, and ready to fight 15 rounds is Greg Haugen.
And Haugen scoring with the jab. At the bottom of your screen, the Haugen family watching intently back at Auburn, Washington.
And the champion Haugen not doing badly for himself this first round. Certainly, Vinny is not outspeeding him as much as he thought he would.
Oh, my.
Good exchange as we come up on 10 seconds to go in this opening round.
If anybody wants a link to come up and talk fighting,
We'll be back with
you're more than
round
welcome.
2 after
We're going to do what we always do. I'll let it run through. Let's see. Oh, yeah, these guys, a lot of animosity here. Always, Bobby.
Watch this at the end of round 1. Pazienza and Haugen giving each other a facial.
I actually
nose to
thought
nose.
I had Paz that round, but it was a close round. Vinny's boxing, Haugen's moving forward, so
How'd you
You
score
know,
the first round?
Very close, but to Vinny
you know,
Pazienza.
back in the day, that meant
because of
something when he carried a fight
and
to somebody.
simply the number
But
of punches
Vinny's
he
showing his boxing skills
landed.
here
Much
for
closer
sure.
than I anticipated. Haugen doesn't look as slow as I thought
Yeah.
he would.
Wow, that's awesome to hear,
Certainly
Davey.
fighting back with a lot of
Awesome.
determination.
That's good stuff, man. Boxing was big in my home.
Haugen
Yeah, it
in
was
the
big in my home
blue.
too.
Pazienza in the white.
I think every
And Haugen
Yankees,
continues to
boxing,
snap the jab.
Pittsburgh Steelers football.
Between rounds, Pazienza was told in his corner, you got to box this guy. Don't fool around.
Duval once said to him, you're going to make this easy. I'll holler, touch him, means jab and run. That's easy, but...
Maureen, Tracy, I hope you guys are all well. Roy, awesome, my brother.
A lot of
Benny,
conversation
Matty
in the
boy.
ring between the two.
They watching.
First little dribble of blood
Papa,
has
my
just
brother.
come out of Benny Pazienza's nose, as expected.
Yes, he was from what? Francis, how are you? I looked it up today because I was going to make an Italian-Irish thing out of this. But I don't even think Greg was,
Nice combination from
he was
Haugen.
very proud to be American, and his nationality meant nothing. He wanted it to be known. I was doing a lot of reading, a little bit, you know. He's from Washington State, yes. At least that's what I read.
Hand by Haugen, then
Wow.
Pazienza back with the right.
Haugen's pressure was these guys hated each other.
It's of course just
And if you look, Vinny is such the bigger guy. I mean, you know, thicker,
head-to-head with him.
German.
Under
Okay,
a minute to
Manny.
go. Round two. It's
Not
for
that it
the
matters.
IBF lightweight
Thought it would be one of
championship.
those typical
Haugen
back
defending
then.
his
I
title
thought
for the first
those
time.
Italian Irish, you know, war
Haugen's landing
daddy.
the best punch of the fight so far.
I knew they had a lot of disdain for each other. Somebody in the chat,
Duva has tried
Roy,
to crush him. Vinny Pazienza
Davey,
won't fight even if you get
Francis,
hit.
whoever.
Just keep bipping and bopping. Of course,
Maureen.
you can't do that to a young man like Vinny Pazienza.
After this round, tell me what you have. After the round, let me know what you got.
Shifting and Haugen.
Yeah, I liked Haugen. A lot of people liked Haugen.
Reaching out to connect
You
with
know,
the left.
and I told you, you know, Pazienza, even though like might not have been a huge fan of some of the antics sometimes, after the accident, we loved. I mean,
Second round
to come back from what he
And a
came back
strong
from
round.
was just
for Haugen.
nothing short of remarkable. Kevin Mooney. What do you guys got after two?
There's that left hook.
You got a 1-1. You got Haugen up 2. You got Pazienza up 2. I don't see it that way. Let me know what you guys got.
So for the first two rounds, he actually has not been cut or nicked.
I could see Haugen up 2 here. Tell me if I'm wrong, guys, because it's hard to. I'm taking my eyes off.
Something is
Trying
causing a
to read the
discoloration.
chat.
It's not quite a cut.
No
I don't know if
excuses.
it's something coming off his trunks. He's got so many
But
red
if
spangles.
you want me to show you, I can break
At the
this
moment,
down.
it
You
looked
got it
like there was
split,
a cut
Davey? All right.
opening up, but that is not materialized.
Benny boy, what's happening?
Or the gloves themselves.
All right, Ben, I'm going to let
falling
him
off
know I
the
can
gloves.
break this fight down. Watch this. Here we go.
Of
Let
course,
me go
what's coming
boxing
from his
mode.
nose is not coloring, but blood. And that's just
So
the
Vinny-
natural sequela
Vinny's
of a broken
footwork
nose
is,
5 or 7 weeks ago.
He's doing a lot of movement, right? Troy, wouldn't you say? Trying to give Haugen problems because Haugen keeps coming forward, and Vinny's, every time he comes forward, he gets hit. Got a split naked? All right.
Opening minute, round 3.
Boy, when Haugen moves forward, he's landing all day.
His last fight last December in Las Vegas, and a surprise, he got a 15-round decision over Jimmy Paul to win the
Boy,
IBF lightweight crown.
Everything Vinny threw was
Pazienza
everything on it.
continues
Amazing.
to wind up looking
Everything.
for that big right hand, but has not been able to make contact.
Vinny's not fighting an intelligent
You
fight.
know, Nick,
Pazienza's
Roy.
not fighting the fight that he planned for or that Lou Duva laid out for him. He's
You know,
fighting a sort of...
A lot of the fighters I've been around, or some of the people I know, or knew, whatever word you want to use, always told me
He's fighting the
those big punches that you miss take so much more out of you.
And he's got to settle
Just
out.
like MMA, when you miss one of them big head kicks, brutal.
He now has got to go back.
Is that? Would you say that's accurate? Big head movement. You see, those are unbelievable the way he throws punches on Paz. Really, David? I know you know the guy. I know that was your guy. You telling me this, man? Vinny had great
Less than a
movement.
minute to go. Third round.
Thank you, Nick.
Vinny comes off the rope with a sneaky right hand that nails Haugen, except that doesn't have anything on it.
By the way, Nick, just to let you know, I think I told you this.
Haugen has been
Put a little
outpunching
short together
Pazienza.
before that UFC card. I went 11-2 on my picks. One of them, I should have been 12-1. I picked Holly Holm just to do it. I knew she was going to get destroyed. But I'm telling you right now, if I was gambling and would have bet on those fights, I would have lost every fight. Everyone. That's why I don't gamble.
A moment ago.
Never worked for me.
And we've come to the end of the third round.
Oh, nice left check. I got Vinny that round. What do you think, guys? Tell me if I'm wrong. Haugen is tough son of a bitch, and he's carrying the fight. But Vinny landed, I think, a little bit more there. And definitely at the end of the round, hit him with a nice check left hook. Maybe I'm,
sloppy with this guy. Understand? I want you to box. Look, get off fast combinations on the inside when you're there and get the hell out of there. You got this? Not jabbing too much. He's waiting to come. What you got to do is double up your jab. Double up and triple your jab. Hit his chest. You got this? Right? And as you go in, let him try and get close. You understand? Then you take off your left hook or your uppercut. Relax. You got this now? Give some more. Okay.
Vinny that round, definitely. Yeah, I saw Vinny right. But we got Vinny up 2-1 here, no? OG Ruby, how are you, my dear? Great to see you.
Last title fight here in Providence was back in May of 1983. Marvin Hagler and Wilfred Scipion. Hagler retaining his middleweight title with a fourth-round knockout of Scipion. This is for the IBF Lightweight Championship. Haugen defending his title against Pazienza, Marv Albert, and the fight doctor, Freddie Pacheco. And what does the fight doctor scorecard tell us?
Extremely close fight, 29-28 in Pazienza's favor. But each round has been a very close.
Then he's starting to pick it at the pace up.
Interesting to see what the commentary will be on the judges' scorecards as they
Haugen just keeps moving forward.
Certainly the expected and looked for outclassing of Haugen by the speedier Pazienza has not materialized. Haugen fighting with a great deal of patience, almost as if he's savoring what's to come after round 10.
Referee Wally Schmidt from Puerto Rico. Halfway through.
OG Ruby, I hope everything's well. Maureen, I hope you're all well. Everybody.
There's the shifting of
Vinny had great movement.
Yes, I've tried, but to this point, it has not worked.
DDM, how are you, my dear? I know this ain't your thing. How's my boy Timmy doing? Thank you. I will give him hugs. Thank you. Love you, DDM. Be safe. Be well. We'll see you soon. We got to figure out something out where we do a show that, honestly, let's do something for all the ladies. We have a show.
Because Pazienza did.
But it's more enjoyable.
Off that last exchange.
Maybe I'll start a cooking channel. Tell you guys that I could cook a little bit. I can't cook. I was going to go with it, but I can't.
Pazienza.
Thank you, GDM.
And we are final seconds of the fourth round. We'll be back here in Providence after this.
We're going to go one more round. Yeah, Benny wants me to do something on Trump. All right. After the fifth round.
And there is Greg Haugen out for
Pause
round
it for
number
a second.
5. Haugen says he's never been knocked down. He said the only time he was hurt was in the first round of his fight against Chris Calvin.
I got an even fight.
He came out lazy with his hands down, but he did come back and came up with a victory. Greg Haugen at 19-0-1.
If he got Paz up, I get it. If it's even, I get it. It's close.
Comes in at 22-1, 18 by KO last February.
Yeah, Nick, I see that. Yep.
And the
mouth is wide open.
In Providence, Haugen's last bout, last December, and a surprise. He won by decision over.
Look how heavy Haugen is on that front foot, right? And Vinny's up on his toes. If Vinny was able to close that range, right, Nick, Roy, if you guys, Benny, right, if he's able to close that reach and he's flat-footed Haugen like that and so heavy on that front leg, he's susceptible to get knocked out overhand right. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe I'm just trying to sound okay. No boxing.
Pazienza has been fighting the fight he wants.
He's heavy on that front leg.
3 rounds in boxing, showing a lot of defensive skills and trying to neutralize the counterpunching of Greg Haugen. Greg has been doing very well counterpunching, however.
Yeah, been a big part of our life, that's for sure.
What do you have it on the scorecard?
Unofficially, of course, Vinny Pazienza had 39-37.
Hey, Benny, I sent Nick a picture of me, you, Sal, Bobby Volk, and Steve at his wedding.
Defensive ability of Vinny Paz, and because
we were all in Stevie's wedding party.
Right now, he's settled down, contrary to what was happening to him in the first 2 rounds, where he was fighting an excited fight.
Oh, wow, that's it. He should be using, yeah, here we go. Oh, eating them uppercuts. It looks like he's blocking it, getting drilled. I will, Benny, I will.
Haugen truly looks like he's just biding his time. He's content to make.
Yeah, Paz is picking it up, man. He's starting to land some big shots.
Later rounds.
Haugen's starting to wear, and Vinny's coming on.
Oh, left hand by Haugen got in on Pazienza.
Here we go. Here we go.
Crowd roaring, but not much happened from Pazienza's.
Good night, Roy. Thank you always for coming in, my brother. Love you. Be safe. Be safe, my friend.
Pazienza, who
we'll always stay in touch, Roy. You know that.
A no-no.
I don't think he's going to do it much on Wally Smith.
And that concludes round 5.
All right, so I have Pazienza up around here. You guys want to share what you're seeing, Nick? Anybody want to throw it in? Roy, I know you're gone. Davey, Chris, well, you see Maddie, Benny, what do you got here? I got Paz up slightly. Chris Gorky, Craig, who's your favorite boxer of all time? If you had to pick one, Tommy Hearns. Thomas Hearns. Did that shock you? That was my guy.
On to round 6.
You see, at one time, guys, if we were doing this like 2 months ago, okay. Hold on, guys. Let's see what we got here.
6.
Here we go.
Greg Haugen defending his IBF lightweight title against Vinny Pazienza. And
fucking, excuse my language. Anybody in America who lives in the States, Verizon sucks. Everything's lagging right now. Look, let me see. I'm going to go into...
Pazienza effectively doubling up and then tied up by Haugen.
A lot of holding and hitting right then. Wally Schmidt having a tough time. These two small men getting him apart. That's the kind of fight that's in Greg Haugen's favor. Toughest fight, he told me, was against a grizzly bear in the tough man competition in Atlanta. This guy is tough. This Greg Haugen is a tough kid.
Well, he began his pro career in November of '84 after building.
I'm going to do something, guys. Maybe it'll help. Getting a badge. Who knows? The hell is going on? But
Got a reputation for those tough guy contests in Alaska, taking on 200-pound lumberjacks and pipeline workers. Started at $50 a shot. And worked his way up to $1,000 per victory, and he became a drawing card in the tough guy contest.
Very little body punching going on here. Both men headhunting.
And Haugen caught Pazienza.
The nose now starting to bleed. A lot of blood across the face of Pazienza. That's that broken nose. It may well have been rebroken.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to fix the leg, and I don't know what the hell.
And there will be concern in the corner of VINNY Pazienza. Will stay right here between rounds.
Yeah, I'm in trouble now, Matty.
Haugen again with the short right hand.
Haugen now connecting with a great deal of force with his counter punches.
But other content creators have been telling me.
How VINNY reacts to this blood and the fact that
I don't even like the word creator. People, host, whatever. I'm a host, whatever. Your friend. I've been telling me they haven't been having issues with StreamYard too. So who knows what it is.
There are two cutmen and Ace Morata, Joey Fariello.
All right, so guys, what do we got here, guys? Talk to me. Talk to me. I want to make sure you guys could hear me.
He's cut. Look, VINNY, look.
You guys hear me?
His nose is all busted up now. It's starting to bust open on him.
Mic check, mic check. Yeah,
what you got to do with this guy here, VINNY, you're giving him too much room. You're giving him. You're walking and you're running after him. I want you to jab your way in, jab his chest, and then take off. Now, on the reaction punches, you're not doing good. On the reaction, I want you to see you take off. Okay? Now, come on. Come on, kid. Right? Jab his chest, jab it, and go to work on his body. Okay? Let me see.
Thanks, Davey.
Give him some water. Come on.
Big left hand by Haugen. But in the corner of VINNY Pazienza, Lou Duva telling Pazienza that Haugen's nose may be busted up.
Yeah, back him up, hit him in the chest. Right, turn him.
Round 7 scheduled for 15.
Thank you.
Pazienza on the attack. Haugen indicating no problem as Pazienza attempts to step up the action.
While Pazienza looks much flashier, his punches in the last 2 rounds are short. They're not landing. That's why Haugen is making fun of them. They're just not landing. They're not hurting Greg Haugen. And Haugen has been very effective in counterpunching.
It's a close fight. Close fight.
Come on, Vinny. If I can fight.
Look on Greg Haugen's face is one of a man that's enjoying himself in this afternoon. He just looks like he's having fun.
Well, we gave a shout out earlier to St. Catherine's Boxing Club in Niagara, Falls, Canada. I want to give a shout out to Jamie Pagan, Johnny Farinacci,
All very
Roger
pleasant calls.
Lunga, Scotty Guns,
Landed the right hand to
Scotty
stun
Bullet.
Haugen.
These are all people you guys will get to know soon.
Sent Haugen back.
Shout out to the great Gracie family. Shout out to Mr. Ray Longo. Great job with Aljo this weekend, Fred. We spoke. Ray, text Ray. Great job.
Even as hard as
Aljo looked great.
Great effect on Haugen. He's willing to take 2 or 3 shots to land
Shout out
hammering
to
counterpunches of his.
Duke.
He's fighting a measured fight.
My man Duke was with us last week.
Earlier, Pazienza was getting hit consistently with the left hook of Haugen, and Pazienza was told, stop dropping the right hand.
Nevin. Shout out to Nevin. Hajic. He'll be here soon.
So far, no signs of the exhaustion.
Shout out Freddie Libertori. If you're watching, Fred, he's working.
In the dressing room right before the fight.
When you come on, Fred, you got to tell me if you go, you had a shot with
trouble
Haugen.
making the weight, also
I've been a little
suffering
too
with
big for you,
an
Fred.
upset stomach.
Don't get mad at me. I told you I'd get you back.
Final seconds, 7th round.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know what the score is, Nick, but I hope the Yankees are beating your Blue Jays, buddy.
Okay.
That's correct.
Corner, Greg Haugen took out the cut under the eye.
So Haugen now cut under the left eye, which will not affect.
Why, Chris? You've heard of Nevin Tajik?
And Pazienza with a possible broken nose. And both men.
The heavyweight fought Tyson Fury. His only loss.
And much confidence being shown here by Vinny Pazienza, opening up with that combination a moment ago. Although
working things
Haugen
out.
laughed it off. And for the first time, you get a sense of one of the boxers taking command.
Vinny by 1 here, but
going on there.
3-1 Toronto, Nick. Come on, man. Really?
He's going to have to start taking command when they get in close because it's getting dirty.
I told you, Nick, they own us.
Opening minute.
Especially in Toronto.
Scheduled for 15 for the IBF lightweight title.
You got it, Chris. I had to call you anyway. We'll talk definitely. I'll call you after
the scoring 66-65, slight edge to the champion, Haugen.
That's right, man. Haugen just keeps moving forward.
Why don't you bring us up to date on the Fight Doctor scorecard?
The Fight Doctor, Timmy Irish.
It's almost an even fight.
Johnny Farinacci.
Good combination.
The Fight Doctor.
And it's 66-65, Greg Haugen.
Scotty Guns.
As Haugen has begun to slip ahead.
Haugen coming back effectively following the good start by Pazienza at the beginning of this 8th round.
Oh, nice uppercut. Nice shot. Not, oh, no. Here we go.
Vinny Pazienza is fighting this fight as if it were a 10-round fight. This is 15. Greg is taking his time. Vinny's laying it all out. Will he have enough in the tank to go?
Always did, yep.
15, that we will see.
Pazienza has never gone 15. Haugen has. In fact, he did in his
Francis,
last
I
fight,
hope you're well.
but
If
he
you're still in
beat
the
Jimmy
house.
Paul to win the lightweight title.
Punches are working good, you gotta take off fast, right? Your uppercuts are working good, but don't run in with them, okay? I love to see you starting. Turn this guy. Come on, let's go.
And this is round 9. Marv Albert and the fight doctor, Freddie Pacheco from Providence, Rhode Island. Vinny Pazienza fighting in his hometown. Greg Haugen in the blue. Pazienza in the white. Pazienza opened up the 8th round very impressively. And Haugen came back strong.
It's one of those rounds that Pazienza won, but you're afraid that he paid a bigger price than Greg Haugen. Because Haugen's punches toward the end were sharp and
Yeah, it's a war.
Vinny Pazienza.
I don't like to use the word war no more. This is a hell of a fight, I'll tell you that. Chris Corky, you still in the house, Chris?
Greg's wife, Karen.
Hi, Karen. How are you? What do you think, Karen? How's it going?
The rest of the family is back home.
What do you think?
Auburn,
How's your
Washington.
husband doing here? We need somebody to go ask Mrs. Haugen what she thinks.
Vinny willing to rest this round.
At the end of the round, Chris, I'm going to ask you a question. OG Ruby, BX representing OG Ruby.
Halfway through the 9th round.
I'll be up in the Bronx over the weekend, Ruby. I got to go up.
And again, the heads come together.
I'm going to. I got Pope Chubby on the line here.
Left hand down low, as he will do from time to time.
He puts that hand down. He's got plenty of
Trying to
distance
get
between the
the
two
deep.
fighters, so he has plenty of
And,
time to bring it up by the time
Trying to
Greg
get him in
fixes
the
his own.
chat. Show some love here. Come on, man.
And it is now Haugen who is establishing the tempo. Well, the crowd trying to get into it with the chant for Vinny Pazienza. They were restless earlier in the round. Not much action taking place. Well, backhand swipe by Pazienza. So we go on to round 10 after these messages.
With him. Make him miss.
Sorry, guys. I had to
Don't
take
be going
that.
over the top.
Yeah, you just hit me
A
up.
little bit, then up to the head from the other side.
Back in Providence, Rhode Island, Greg Haugen and Vinny Pazienza out for round 10 on NBC Sports World.
And having rested,
I'm going to show you something,
and
Davey.
rolled around, Vinny Pazienza
I
comes
told him,
out
I said, believe me, what when you see him on stage, he's a different dude. Totally different, but he's got a lot of that. He's got a lot of the fire in him too.
Haugen does not seem to be suffering any from that cut that he took earlier under the left eye.
It was well handled. It was never going to be a factor in the fight being under the eye.
Questions still remain concerning that broken nose suffered 7 weeks ago by Pazienza.
Well, it certainly looks like from the bleeding and the swelling that it's broken again. However, no broken nose ever stopped the fight because it's just not the nature of that injury.
Pazienza nearly got caught.
I told him I don't want to hear it. Give me a date. Joe Town Jack, what's up, my brother? Good to see you. Pop in. We got an even fight here. Yeah, I'm sure you remember this one, Joe Town.
Haugen scoring with the jab, and Pazienza countered with the left. And that jab has been very effective for Greg Haugen.
Oh, Joe Town.
Confident as he did in the first round.
You had to say it again. Oh, Bobby's telling me. I thought Nick was rubbing it in.
Vinny Pazienza has
Chris, you're still in the house.
3 or 4 rounds.
Have you ever heard of Nevin Pajic, the heavyweight? If you saw the intro before Little Blues came on,
Screaming from the corner of
you might have
Pazienza.
saw Nevin in the lead-up.
And he lands on the combination. Followed up by that right hand. And the left.
What? I didn't. I tell you, I didn't remember this being the war. I mean, it's this crazy, this incredible fight. I know. I mean, I remember they hated each other. They couldn't stand each other. Oh, I got you. I think I'll call you after the show. Yeah.
Vinny Pazienza has never gone past 10, but we will go to the 11th.
OG Ruby, I'm going to go to that deli on. I usually I got to do a few things. If you're still in the house, OG Ruby, I'm going to go to that new. It's not new, but it's kind of new. I'm going to go to the deli on Morris Park Avenue. Or going towards down the block from Enzo's, going towards like Kobe.
Don't get lazy. I want you to punch out there, right? All right.
Then I'll go to Alta. Maybe I'll go to.
Come on.
Not sure. Probably Madonna or Terranova. I'll get a couple loaves of olive bread.
Okay, I'll get him out. Vinny, breathe through your mouth. Breathe through your mouth.
Fresh mozzarella.
Don't panic. Just relax. Don't panic.
I don't know what else. Peppers, olives.
Your hand speed
the
is
usual.
beautiful out there, right? But you gotta take off. Yeah. You're listening. You hear me?
Then I got to get pastries,
Hey, you
right?
hear me? Now come on. Now you gotta do it now, huh? Yes, I want you to jab, right? I want you to jab and move. Come on. What you Vinny? 3-4 punch combination. Turn this guy. I'm in the back.
Round 11 from the Civic Center in Providence, Rhode Island. Greg Haugen defending his IBF lightweight crown. Edwin Rosario is the WBA lightweight champ. And it'll be Jose Luis Ramirez going against Terrence Ali for the vacant
Absolutely,
title.
Bobby.
It's held by Hector Camacho in the WBC.
Well, some squid Gio. Not in a million years would I eat it.
Finished by Pazienza in the 10th round.
It's a good one, no
First
matter.
time that Pazienza has gone past the 10th. Haugen has been there before.
Yeah, absolutely, Nick. Well, I totally understand. Yeah, absolutely. And right now, these guys are both tied. And
away the minutes. Haugen has been
who's going to
able
give
fight
in
his
first?
fight, to wait patiently for counter-punching opportunities and to hammer at the nose of Vinny Pazienza. And I have this unofficially
Fatigue,
even
right,
fight,
Nick?
95-95.
Everybody that knows, I'm not saying
And
anything
it is,
somebody
of
doesn't
course,
know. Maybe somebody's heard it before.
And at this point, from here on out, is where they're really
Fatigue will make the greatest at anything they do. Fatigue can make the greatest warrior quit.
To life, but Pazienza's combination had little effect on Haugen. Scoring on the 10-point Musk system, handled by the.
You'll justify it in your mind. I did the best I could, and I don't have nothing left. Get him next time. You start to justify
and then
things.
the neutral judge, Richard Bays, out of Miami.
Thanks, OG. Ruby.
Pazienza having one of his better rounds this time, deciding in the 11th
Jimmy
round.
Irish, that's right. You see, Joe Town, I break his chops. I tell him I put the ticker up every night. We're going to have next Monday night, Johnny Farinacci. OG Mike, what's up, my brother? Always good to see you, pal. I know you must have enjoyed this one, OG.
We may be winding into one of these very interesting judging decisions.
Great to see you, brother. Hope all is well on the vacation, like we talk, man. Love you, buddy.
Haugen winning by a wide.
What a guy, OG Mike. Love Mike. Love the show.
One of those afternoons.
Just great people.
Maybe we should just ask the guy.
I sent him a picture of a cannoli the other night. I know he had to be laughing.
The neutral judge.
By the way, OG, the cannoli was all right. I wasn't like.
Which is a commentary on boxing that the others are not considered neutral.
Hey, watch it. What's up, bro? I didn't see a heat all night, no?
We'll be right back.
They're still talking to each other after all of these rounds. Still talking to each other.
Here you go.
We have, you know, I was saying, Mike, that yeah, we liked Vinny, but you would have assumed most people, Italian American, we loved Vinny. I liked Vinny. I didn't like a lot of the early stuff in his career. So if I didn't like Sugar Ray because of the showboating, I didn't appreciate Vinny doing it either. But later in his career, I learned to really love Vinny Pazienza. And I have always respected his heart and determination. Like Haugen, the warrior. Just keeping it a buck, right? I think that's what they're saying today, right now.
Good hook by Pazienza. Winging hook from nowhere.
Wait, does it look like the Cardinal sitting on my shoulder? I'm trying to make that appearance there. What do you want me to invite on? Anybody that wants to come on, they know they can come on. Anytime. They know that. Our show's their show. Anybody that's in this house.
And now, all of a sudden, Greg Haugen too late back.
Link is in there. Anybody wants to pop off for a minute and all the last couple rounds? We're right ahead. Anybody. We got a lot of good fight people here. I know. I can name probably 5 guys in here right now involved in the fight game.
Halfway through.
100%. And I'll start with you, OG Mike. Then I'll go up north. Then I'll go Joe Town. I'll go Davey. I'll go Roy Gunn. Benny said, hey, Craig, sent you something. Wanted to see you. All right, got him.
These are the kind of rounds that Pazienza needs to take this title from Greg Haugen.
I'm going to read that, Benny, in a second.
Pazienza now playing games with Greg Haugen, which can be dangerous.
But he can afford to play away this last 30 seconds.
And Pazienza getting in with the right, lining up with the polo punch. And caught Haugen with the left.
What a charge by Vinny Pazienza.
And Pazienza hearing it from the crowd as this 12th round comes to a close.
Absolutely, Benny. I'll get you 100%. Because He's going to want to also tune into here because we're going to have some
Right here.
legends on here. Absolutely, Ben. Absolutely.
A crowd here in Providence roaring as Pazienza and Haugen move to the center of the ring. A very strong 12th round.
It was all right. It was all right. I mean, it wasn't bad. You know, it wasn't a fugazi. It was all right.
Haugen in
It
the
wasn't.
blue. Pazienza in the white.
Actually, the cream was good. I was able to tell it wasn't what it should be.
And again, Pazienza scoring with the right hand.
Pazienza's punches are now accurate.
OG Mike, what do you got up in this fight right now? If I know you're
beginning to show
memory. What do you have?
concern that he could lose his title here.
Yeah, too definitely. Yeah, I gathered back here in 1988, 15 rounds. Yeah.
Pazienza had 115, 113.
Davey, what do you got, Davey?
But a wide range of opinions
Go
in
down.
terms of the scoring here at ringside as we check the media. Scoring on the 10-point must system.
There's no question that the crowd.
Tommy, real deal. If you ever come across the videos, we miss you, bud. We got a Doorman series. You know, you name the guy. I think we'll make that for Thursday night.
The crowd reacting as Pazienza is able to slip
Maybe
punches
Wednesday. I don't know.
very effectively.
Thursday.
Using the strand of rope as a sort of spring. He just went back and forth. Big welt under the left eye of Vinny Pazienza.
And Greg Haugen's
Because
mom
he's
back and over
got Vinny
in
up,
Washington,
go town like
spending
so.
some difficult
Davey
moments.
says he's
with
got Vinny up by a
Pazienza
round.
on strong the last couple of rounds.
Nick, you got what do you got here, Nick? Close, yeah, it's close. This is. It could go either way, and nobody
Less
could
than a
say they
minute
got
to
robbed.
go, round 13.
Pazienza showing some signs of
Did they
weariness
fight more than once?
from that
Didn't they fight a couple
three-round
times?
charge that he's been on.
Yeah.
Pazienza's left eye
Oh,
also
what movement though?
closing.
See that movement? If OG Mike was here, he would give us a little breakdown on that.
Pazienza's hand resting wearily on that top round.
3 times. I knew they had multiples. Yes.
Welt that we mentioned has now closed. Vinny
You know,
Pazienza's
Yotown, I was trying to slip, but you weren't here.
blood
So when
emanating from the
I
corner of
was
the
already
eye.
exhausted by the time you got here. I got no
As we
more head
come to the
movement.
end of round
Oh, the
13,
head, yeah.
Pazienza may be in
You
a
know what?
situation where he will
This whole
need
thing's
a
going to get set up
knockout.
different. I'm telling you, you're going to see some. I'm going to wear headgear on fight nights.
That eye is
And there's some
closing.
good boxing shit
And
in here.
this fight
You might as
has
well have a good time.
again.
Maybe when I do a draft show, I'm going to wear a football helmet. I don't know. Maybe when we do with Jimmy and stuff, or, you know, I'll put a suit and tie on. I don't know. So we'll go total character.
Yeah, no problem. Give me what do you want? Under this pressure, bro. Yeah.
We got to have fun here, man. That's just about relaxing at some point.
And we're headed to round 14 in the corner of Pazienza. He was being told the left eye is no problem, but it is closing.
Well, it's virtually closed.
Yeah, you know, it's funny, Dave T, you talk about Inswell. I know OG Mike
And
is
he's in a
traveling
big
and
problem.
coming
You
here.
can't see out of one eye.
We
And he
were
can't
talking about
breathe
that
out of
the
his
other night
nose.
watching
That's
the
what
MMA
you call
pod.
trouble in boxing.
How Inswell has been banned for years, smelling
And this is
salt.
a very
And
difficult
why
fight to
was
score. There's
Inswell
no
banned?
telling
Nick,
what is written on the judge's
maybe somebody out there.
scorecard.
Why the
Richard
frig
Mays
was
from Miami,
Inswell
Keith
banned?
McDonald out of Carson City, Nevada, Dr. Clark Sammartino from here in Providence.
Vinny being told he needs these 2 rounds to win the fight. And that's an understatement. He certainly does.
It's like we played football. You know, we got hurt on the field. They used to spray the what was it? Ethyl chlor, whatever it was a spray. It was like a freeze.
Well, win or lose, Vinny
And that,
Pazienza
you
certainly
use that no
showed
more. I
that
forget the
he's
name
not
of
just
it.
a piece of
Ethyl
tough.
chloride.
He's a
What
tough,
was the
tough
name
kid.
of it?
And the same for Greg Haugen.
Couldn't
who
use it
comes
no
in
more.
as the
This shit didn't work
IBF
anyway.
lightweight champ.
I mean,
Off the win over
it
Jimmy
took
Paul
the
last
pain
December.
away for a second. Dude, you know,
Haugen is
he had a
virtually
dislocated
unmarked.
shoulder. It wasn't big for me.
And Vinny looks like he ran into a Mack truck.
Yeah, smelling salt made me throw up as Matty playing ball. Oh,
Haugen had the nick under the left eye earlier, but that has provided no problem.
it was normal in the 70s. Coaches would make you smell it.
Pazienza landing the right hand. And a good combination from Haugen.
Yeah.
That's the way these rounds go, just flipping back and forth.
This is some fight.
Pazienza's back in command.
I tell you, we talk about all the classics. This might be one of the most underrated.
Succeeding with the uppercut.
Wow. What a fight.
A minute left. Round 14.
Neither man willing to concede an inch through every one of these rounds.
Oh, nice right hand.
Good punch with nothing
Nice
left.
left hook.
Still a
Vinny's
point getter
throwing a
for
little more
Pazienza.
here. Haugen and Shaw, they're both shot.
It just may be
Absolutely, Bobby.
speed of Vinny Pazienza.
Anytime you want, my friend. Anytime. Anybody that's in this house
Meaningful punches are being landed by Greg Haugen.
got to see it any night on any show. Whatever we do. Hey, Bobby, maybe it's up to you. You come on Wednesday night, maybe with the draft show and the draft party if you want. It's up to you. I'll get
Now 10 seconds to go.
you. It's up to
The
you.
14th.
I know you speak the verbiage
So we
and
will go to a
speak the language
15th
very well.
and final round.
Like a lot of
And
people.
we'll say, oh, blow
understand
landed by Pazienza.
Fillmore
He hit Haugen
That's
after
what
the
it is,
bell. And we'll
coming
stay
to a
right
conclusion
here.
on the player.
15th and final round coming up.
This is it. I got Paz up.
It's the last round, I think.
I got Paz up. 2 rounds, maybe 1 round for sure. All right, here we go. Look at it.
15.
What? Everybody got Paz up around here, or you think it's dead even? What do you got? Or you got Paz up 2 rounds, maybe?
And Stan said the last round, and you
Everybody got Haugen
to win.
Yeah, they're telling them the right thing. You need this round.
They're showing great concern with the judges' scorecard. That's
Hanging their head about what a fight. What a fight.
Tavern.
They got this one. Bring him back. Don't stop punching. How many minutes? Right. Okay. Don't stop punching. Vinny, you gotta get that jab in and out on the side. Then you gotta go with
Yeah.
hands. You gotta go
Maybe I thought I had like 2. I was saying maybe you got 2 now.
And this crowd trying to provide
His
the
eye is
support.
totally shut. That looks like.
The hometown favorite, Vinny Pazienza. 15th and final round.
Oh,
What do you have it on the score?
next week, guys, just to let you know for fight night, we're gonna have Johnny Farinacci, who interviewed with us last week, and we showed him his fights with the Canadian national team and whatnot. Johnny's gonna be doing
Scoring on
some
the
boxing
10-point
with us.
bus.
Johnny will be here
And we're opening minute. Final
as
round.
well as a slew from his team, the great fighters from that area.
Vinny's face a bloody mask now, and a mask of exhaustion.
Oh, tough for sure.
He is
Yeah,
blowing
it's tough
a
for
big
yeah.
breath from his mouth. He can't breathe through his nose. He can't see out of one eye. And on comes Vinny Pazienza.
So they obviously told Pazienza, well, you don't know with him, but the way he's fighting, maybe they told him he needed the round too.
This final round.
Oh, no one Pazienza that told him.
IBF lightweight crown.
Oh, yeah,
What a
well,
great
correct,
show
yeah.
by both fighters as
No
either
Pazienza, they could have told him the coach, and he's out there throwing down.
volley and a rally by Pazienza. Those are the ones that give him the points to
Yeah.
take this last round.
Just threw like 8 punches. Double forearm, nice.
And a brawling conclusion.
Vinny too tired to take advantage.
Combination by
Oh.
Haugen. We're under a minute to go in the 15th.
Yeah, we saw that with Justin Gaethje the other night. Every time he got hit, he was in tremendous pain.
So it has come down to the final half minute. Greg Haugen and Vinny Pazienza. Coming up on 10.
I hear the judging scores here. Let's see it.
Greg
What a
Haugen
fight.
and
What a
Vinny
fight.
Pazienza go 15 for the IBF lightweight title.
Here we
For
go.
the decision, let's go to the ring. Here's Frank Carpano.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unanimous decision.
Pazienza. 115, 113.
And apparently there's some confusion
Yeah.
in the ring. Both Haugen
Usually
and
causes
Pazienza's people
panic.
lining up for the proper photograph angle, I would assume. And that's the referee, Wally Schmidt, who is prepared
Ladies and gentlemen, a
to
unanimous
lift the hand of
decision.
the winner.
Judge
It's
Clark
unanimous.
Sammartino
Here it
scores
is.
it 144 to 141. Judge Richard Bay scores it 144, 141.
Oh, that's
Judge
not
Pete
15
McDonald
rounds.
scores it 144 to 142
Yeah, it's 2
for the
rounds.
winner and new
Somebody had him like
IBF
this.
lightweight title
Absolutely.
Vinny
The right decision. Great fight. The right decision.
Pazienza.
I don't have them. Does anybody have a problem with that decision? Well, Mom does,
And
but
let the scene
that's Mom.
back in Greg Haugen's hometown in Auburn, Washington, as a new IBF lightweight champion has been crowned.
Yeah,
It is
Davey.
Vinny
We're gonna
Pazienza. A decision that will be widely
try to. We'll
discussed.
see.
Very difficult fight to
Yeah,
score.
I want to start.
And there are
We have
many
a
here
problem
on
with
press row who had it in Haugen's favor.
the showing
A tough
UFC
defeat for
fights. But
Haugen, and Vinny
could,
Pazienza
yeah,
has
Mom
won
got a
himself
problem with it.
a championship.
But we could break down stills. We're figuring out a way to do it.
And a classy move by
Assad,
Greg
how are you,
Haugen.
my
These two
friend?
went
What's
at
a
each
good
other
word,
pretty
buddy?
good
Hope all is well.
verbally
Thank you for
the
popping
last
in.
few weeks. And
Osada,
over to
you still have your
Vinny
are you still
Pazienza.
doing your thing with
Steady
Slimity?
effort by both Pazienza and Haugen. So Vinny Pazienza is now the IBF lightweight champion.
I'm just curious, but
Right at the start, we mentioned that it had the potential to be one of the outstanding matchups of the year, and it was a terrific fight. Let's go to the ring. Here's the fight, Doctor, with the new champion.
normally we don't
Congratulations, a wonderful finish.
listen
Thank
to
you
this.
very
We don't want to
much.
hear it.
I did this for all the people who support me, all the past maniacs all over the world. I got the best fans
Okay.
anywhere. And I didn't
Can you
only
drop
do it for
your
them, I
link,
did it for all these
Osada,
brilliant
or
sports
somebody
writers
can drop
who keep writing the
Osada's link?
stupidest things about me.
All right, the nose. When did it break?
What
I
time
think
in the
I heard
morning,
it in the
Osada? I
third or
want
fourth
to come
round.
on and say
Uncle
hello.
Freddie, like I told you
You know,
before,
not come on
I
here.
wouldn't be
Yeah.
stopped today. No matter what, I kept going. Greg's a tough son of a gun. He hit me with some hard shots. I can take a punch. I'm for real. It's time for everybody to wake up. I'm the new kid on the block.
Would it surprise you to know that a lot of the sports writers behind me had Haugen winning big?
Well,
What?
no, I think it was a close fight. It could have gone
What?
either way. I give Greg a lot of credit. He was in tremendous shape.
Did you hear what he
I'm
just said?
thankful I got the shot. I'm gonna be a good champion.
What?
I'm gonna defend it
What kind of
successfully,
crack were they
and
on?
I'm not gonna lose.
You
Make
didn't
no
have
two
crack
mistakes.
back
I'm
then?
undefeated, and I'm the new champion of the world.
Congratulations, Vinny.
Mark,
In 88, yeah, that was the
Texas.
crack pandemic. So yeah,
Thank you, and back
possible
to
that
Marv
everyone
Albert
that
at
we said
ringside.
had it.
All right,
Haugen
the
up
new
big.
IBF lightweight
Might
champion,
have been
Vinny
smoking
Pazienza.
crack.
He mentioned he's undefeated. There has been some discussion about one particular loss that has yet to be
I'm
clarified.
crazy. Anyway, guys, I hope everybody enjoyed the time we've had. I feel like, well, who used to do that? Mr. Rogers? I hope we have this time together. Anyway, I'm not going to do that. But I hope we enjoyed our time tonight. We're trying to schedule a lot of different things. Our next show, definitely a good fight. Our next show will be tomorrow night. All right, Osada, but I will definitely, subscribe and, whoever's not subscribed, check out Osada. Um, you need to check him out. Maybe Osada one night, we work something. Maybe you'll come on here. We'll do something different that we don't do. Maybe I wish we can do, how you do your cooking stuff. You can show all, it's up to you, bud. Whatever. We'll figure it out. And anytime you need anything from me or whatever, anything I can do to help you, I will. Absolutely. Um, OG Ruby, you're the best. OG Ruby, when I'm in the Bronx, I'm going to get a big thing of mozzarella. Just tell me which way to throw it, and I'll just scream your name and throw it in the air. So tomorrow night, thank you, Osada. I'm going to take you up on that. I'm going to subscribe, and I'll find out when, I'll look for your thumbnails, and I'll definitely jump in. And if you want me to come on and say hello, it'd be my pleasure. My pleasure. You got it, Ruby. And I'll get you a loaf of olive bread. OG Mike's going to get mad. I got to send him a whole bunch of stuff. Davey T, always a pleasure. So tomorrow night we got, that show that I don't love doing, but we're going to do it. So tomorrow we'll be talking some more, stories of my time in the street. Not proud of it, but can't run from it. So we'll talk about some, maybe, I don't know, it'll come to me, whatever comes to me, we'll talk about. Maybe I'll try to think of something that was real funny. I don't know. We had a lot of laughs too. Wasn't always criminal. Yeah, there was a lot of, you were always thinking of something criminal, but we had a lot of laughs. Then Wednesday we have it's not for everybody, I know that. You gotta really love the NFL draft. You gotta love watching film. You gotta understand it. I know it's a small thing, small show. If we could teach one person one thing about what it is that we're doing, great. At some point it'll either click or it won't, and we'll move on to something else. But Wednesday night, we'll be 5 days a week again this week. Happy Tax Day, Joe Town. As a matter of fact, if anybody from the IRS gets in touch with any of you guys and they're looking for me, tell them you haven't seen me. Yeah, I'm only kidding, guys. No, I'm not. I'm only kidding. We'll be busy 5 days a week. Look for the thumbnails. I did, Then Thursday night we got to do the Tommy Real Deal Doorman series, and then before you know it, it's Friday night, and our signature with Joe Town, and then we got a load of interviews coming up. I don't say it to say it, but we do. I tell you, my thing, I would love to have Joe Town Jack, Dave, Bobby, everybody at some point that's part of our Cinnamon Girl, Maureen, everybody, OG, Ruby, Bob, everybody that's part of Baywatch, everybody that's part of our community at some point. I hope and pray there's a show that we do where somebody will want to come on. You don't have to show your face. I get it. I understand, why people, don't want, a lot of reasons why people don't show their face. I get it. I totally get it. It doesn't, I totally get it. It's a creepy, there's a lot of creeps out there, and I get it totally. So I also understand why people don't want to come up here. But I wish there was a way. I am thinking about this. If you guys want to tell me what you think about it while you're in here, what do you think if I have a phone? You know how we have the chats here, and when we do certain shows and we have Q&As, whether it's football, Jimmy, boxing, whatever we're doing, street stuff, we have it set up where you will hear the phone message and me answer the question. It could be anybody in our chat. So should we do the phone thing where we can call in if we don't want to put it in the chat, and it'll always be like saved messages from that morning or that day. You might have a question, or we can do it live. It doesn't matter. It's really what I'm just curious. What do you guys think about hearing live messages, hearing the voice, maybe in real time? I'm not, not afraid. Not physically, of course. I'm not worried about some people don't do it because the troll thing. Whatever. We don't answer those questions. We just click, next. But I'm thinking really. I think we should. What do you guys think of having like a live call-in thing? Like maybe there's something. I know me. I type. I destroy grammar, the English language. Well, I do that speaking anyway, but I'm terrible with typing. So for me to leave a long message, like I'd rather I have it easy. I'm able to tell you guys. So if I was going to speak to somebody in their chat, I do it. Sometimes with certain shows I correspond with, but I'd much rather speak it than type it because. Yeah, Davey, yeah, I'm telling you, listen, Johnny Farinacci last week, when he came on before the boxing, he never did it before, ever. It's when I tell you, look, coming from me, please, I did everything in life you can do to support a family from good to bad, and none of it ever had to do with computers. So I was able to figure this shit out. Look, I'm even making thumbnails now. You know what I mean? So all it is I send a link like I put up there to your email, or I put it in the chat, and you just press it and you pop on. And if you don't want your face shown, say you're on a cell phone, you put the phone down. We still hear your voice. Or they have what, like right now, look, I have something here and I can take my face off and I'll get the look. I'll show you what I'll go with this. Okay, that didn't work, so that just made me look really bad. But anyway, I'm going to go to an avatar, which I don't believe a host should do, but I watch that start a whole big fight now. I'm going to shut this camera down. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're back on the reality report. Let's see if we can go. So I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me and still believe in me, and let's get the phone. No, but, so I don't use an avatar, but there is an avatar set up. I just I don't use it, but it's there. It's actually the street one of the streets I grew up on in Queens. And then there's one of like the thumbnail I used to use. I thought you always use it. Anyway, so I'm going to ask one more time. What do you guys think? Do you think it'd be a good idea to have a phone where we could have live call-ins on certain shows? Who knows? Maybe we'll do hot topic stuff. I said that. Yeah. All right. So when you drop the link and I say I'm on my phone, do I just hit it? Absolutely. 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 I'm getting pissed off now because I want to get this avatar going. I want to see why I am having a hard time doing a simple thing is getting the avatar working. Yeah, I think thank you, Ostada. That means the world to me. Listen, I'm far from a pro, but I've been getting a little better. If you see, I think I have. But thank God I got a couple of young. Absolutely, thank God I got. Well, there's still one young man in the house, and my other sons and daughter. They'll help out. They're older, their families, but this is their time, their era. So A lot better than the old man, but we're getting there. So when you drop the link and say I'm on, yes, like for instance, let's say somebody wanted to take this link right now. Osada, if you're in the house, yeah, my thumbnails are great. I know maybe you're not in the right situation, but I know you know, maybe you know how to use an avatar. Maybe you have a better way to explain it to Dave. Maybe I'm explaining it wrong. You know, I don't want, you know, the last thing I want is to tell Davey something and it not be right either. I just, audio avatars. Let's see what that does. He's a public. We got. I'm trying to figure out. We got a public figure that's in jail. Oh, I missed something there. But anyway, that's why we need a phone, guys. We got to get that phone. All right. You know what? We get, we're getting the phone. This way, if you guys want to call, anybody wants to call, one of the trolls want to call, you'll see how we deal with that. You know. Um, but it's all about the no dramas channel. There could be a cam at the bottom. Let me see. And you know what? I want to. Oh wait, here we go. Stop cam. There we go. All right. So all I had to do was hit the stop cam button. All right. And look at that guy. What a. Well, I'll tell you, that guy's all right, huh? Boy, this is easy. Oh man, I could sit back. I could be eating a piece of pizza. Wow. I might get used to this. You guys might not like this show anymore. I could get used to this. So it's that easy. And I think it's that easy on the cell phone too. Thank you, Osada. Thank you, my brother. But that's it. Listen, we're busy all week. The thumbnails will be up tomorrow. They should have been up Sunday night. I had a crazy day today. You don't need to hear my shit, but at least 6, 7 hours or more on the phone with different things going on. Uh, that was my day. But I guess, like I was told, take everybody's problems, put them in the middle of the room. You'll be more than happy to take yours back. So that's that. Enough of my philosophy shit. And let's get ready to. Oh, look who's coming on, ladies. Oh, okay. And that's it. All right, guys. So tomorrow night, I'll have the thumbnails up. Bobby, Dave T, Osada. I'm going to Osada. Being that I couldn't figure out how to put your link up, we'll get it up. We'll figure out how to do it. Well, maybe everybody will sub. And I'll definitely come on and just once I know you're going to be up uh, and doing a live or whatever you're doing, I'll definitely show the love you deserve and order some chocolates and stuff like that. I'd love to have you on here. I wish we could figure out a way, man. I hope someday, honestly, we have like a real deal studio type thing. I'm serious. Like I think crazy shit. But anyway, you guys all have a great night. Davey T, OG, Ruby, Maureen, Gawks, Nikki. Shout out again, all people in Niagara Falls, Canada. Nothing but love. Can't wait to have everybody on. Oh, you got it up. Thank you. Awesome. That's great. OG Ruby, I'm going to keep my word. The mozzarella will go up in the air. If you want the olive bread, I got you. Maybe chicken cutlet, little broccoli raw, fresh mozzarella, roasted peppers. You like that? That's an Italian thing. I don't know. Some people don't like it. I actually like it with cherry peppers. I like hot. Joetown Jack. Joetown, I always wanted to ask you, besides boxing, if you're still here, are you a Kansas City Chief fan? Or you're not into football? Hold on. Davey, are you still? Oh, he got it. He got it. You love Italian food, yeah. My my wife, a Bronx girl, um, and I learned how to eat and appreciate like no other Spanish food, uh, especially she's Puerto Rican, my wife, um, and not because she's my wife, unbelievable cook. She'll cook Italian. I mean anything, Spanish, Italian, whatever you what Chinese food you'll think you. I'm telling you, she's blessed that way. She's you know how some people just can like me. You give me a recipe and I can guarantee you it ain't coming. Like certain things I was I knew how to cook just because we were taught very young. You got to learn. You got to do this. You have to learn. Chiefs and Royals got you. Yankees, Steelers for me, and the Flyers. I threw hockey in there. Um, but yeah, she embraced cooking. She was around a lot of friends of mine, family, and whatnot. And she learned and she cared and she started like she just loves cooking, baking, and she could just look at something and make it. Osada could probably appreciate this. Some people can do it, just like somebody, people can. She's blessed like that also with growing vegetables. Some people can just do it. Me, I can look at a recipe. I have to look at it 30,000 times. Okay, instead of half of this, and it ain't coming out right. You know what I mean? Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. All right, Ruben. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Right. When you want to do it, you'll do it. Like why is it that I can make chicken cutlets or eggplant palm or whatever? That might be easy for some. Yet I can make that. Is it because I want to? But yet you ask me to make a meatloaf, it might not come out so good. You know what I mean? Or even a steak. A simple steak, right? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can fry a steak, but I'm talking about making it the right way. Somebody's saying I want it medium well. No, you might get shula from me. But anyway, I hope everybody had some laughs, a good time. I hope I'm able to, if we can get a smile, a laugh, anything, make light of some things. That's all. We had another good night together. I enjoyed it. Every night we spent together. Thank you for everything. And we'll see you tomorrow night. There'll be a thumbnail up and Wagyu beef. Yeah, when I worked at Tao, I've talked about, with the Doorman series. Working at Tao, they sold a lot. That was a big thing. Wait a minute. Was it Wagyu beef? They used to get like $200 for like a small, like 4 ounces. I think it's Wagyu. Or it might be something else. I might have it mixed up, but I know Wagyu's expensive. Yeah, it has to be. Yeah. Yeah, it has to be Wagyu. Yeah, it has to be Wagyu. You could probably look on Tao's menu and you see it was a big, big thing. Yeah, I'm telling you, Osada, we're going to do something definitely, and we're going to have a great show. I know it. I know it. I know it. I'm telling you, Osada, we're going to have a great show. I mean that, brother. We're gonna put a great show together, and I wish there was a way we could do it through Streamyard. Maybe you cook live, whatever, man. We'll have a great show, and I'll just crack jokes, try to do a play-by-play as you're baking. I'll figure out a way to do it, and we'll have some fun. All right. So good night, everybody. Love you guys. I mean it. Everybody, be well, be safe. We will see whoever's here. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for spending your night with all of us together. And on that note,
still living. Even my pops too, he taught me how to shoot when I was 7. I used to bust shots crazy. I couldn't even look because the loud sound used to scare me. I love my pops for that. I love my nigga be black. I'll take the life of anybody trying to change what's left. And through all of that, a nigga ain't scared to death. All y'all brand new niggas just scared to death. I spent too many nights sniffing coke, getting right, wasting my life. Now I'm trying to make things right. Ran over some gates, invest in the rag business. Through